So I haven't filmed a haul in quite some time on my channel, and yet I have acquired more than I would like to admit over the past 2 months. So I am finally getting around to filming this for you. I apologize also if there is an echo. I am in the bathroom because it is 10 o'clock at night. I have no natural light and I'm just working with what I got. So please bear with me. So I'm going to start off with Tom Ford. I was in New Orleans like 2 weeks ago and they had a Saks there, so I wandered in and went over to the Tom Ford counter because the spring summer collection just came out, and I got 2 items from that collection. The first is a lipstick. This is a lip color lip color sheer. So it's just a very sheer lip gloss, and I mean the Tom Ford packaging is to die for. And it even has a little TF imprinted in the lipstick. This is like my first Tom Ford purchase, and I am quite impressed. So this is just a beautiful sheer coral color, as I was drawn to it for like summertime, because I do tend to wear, you'll see in this video, I got a lot of like corals, pinky peach, and also bronzers, because I am just over this winter. I don't know about you. So this one was, did I say the name of it? This one is number 5, Sweet Spot. Then I got this nail polish, which I was looking for a really nice nude polish, and I came across this one. It is called Sugar Dune. And sometimes nudes are a little bit like make you look dead and washed out, but this sort of has a pink undertone to it. I have it actually on my nails today, but they're a little bit smudged, so I'm not going to showcase them. But this is beautiful. I love it. I have been just wearing this nonstop. I also picked up this lip color Shine. So this is a different formula. That one's just sheer. This one has a bit of a sparkle to it. And it comes in a bit of a different packaging. This is like kind of shiny, and thus the name. And it's actually a little bit taller than the sheer. The only thing that I don't like about this is that it's a little too fat and it doesn't fit in my lipstick organizer, so that's kind of a pain, but nonetheless I still love it. So this lip color Shine is in the color Bear. It's just a very neutral, no, let's focus there please, like a neutral, it's just a neutral. It's a neutral with some shimmer to it. So I actually prefer to use this as more of a gloss. Like I'll put something on and then throw this on over it, and it gives it a nice shimmer. It has like just a hint of shimmer. It's not glitter, so it's definitely wearable for the daytime. And then lastly for the lip products, I grabbed this lip color Rouge in Spanish Pink. And this one I've used quite a bit now, but same thing, it has the beautiful little TF imprint, and it's a thicker formula, I guess. It's not as sheer as the first one I showed you, and again it's like a peachy pink. And I really like this paired with like a smoky eye for going out at night, but it's kind of muted, so I've even worn it during the day. I actually have it on right now with a gloss over top of it. And lastly from Tom Ford, I picked up this cheek color, aka blush, and this is also from the spring summer collection, and it is in the color number 3 Flush, and it is a gorgeous coral. If I could just pop it open. So there it is, definitely summer spring worthy. So that's it from Tom Ford. I went to Bloomingdale's a couple of weeks ago because I wanted to wander into Space NK to try some new things. So the first thing I got is this By Terry lip. It's not a lip gloss. What do they consider this? I actually think they consider it a lip balm. Hyaluranic Sheer Rouge Hydra Balm Combler. If you can read it, knock yourself out. But it's just a very hydrating lipstick, I would say. Let me go over my other hand here. And it's a very wearable peachy pink for daytime. I was looking for sort of a lip product that I could wear during the day that was going to be like hydrating and moisturizing, because my lips have just been super chapped. But I hate putting on just like a clear lip balm. Like I want a little bit of color. So I thought this looked interesting because it says that it's a pure concentrate of hyaluronic acid, and it fills in wrinkles and fine lines, boosts volume, smooths and protects the lips in a plumping, glossy, colored veil. So I actually really do like this. The only thing about it I don't like is the smell. It has a very old school, grandma-like scent. And I don't know if that's what hyaluronic acid smells like, but I'm not a fan. Anyway, for the time being, I can overlook the smell because I do really like the color. And I don't think I mentioned this is number 1 Nudissimo. Although I have been very loyal to my almond oil as my makeup remover, I wanted to try something that was a solid just because I think it's easier to travel with. So I decided to give this Lom cleanser a try, and this is like a cult beauty favorite. It's been around forever. If you haven't heard of it, you can get it at Space NK. It's very expensive, but I actually love it. I think I might do a get unready video using this because it's just so easy to use, and it came with a muslin? One of those cloths to remove, although now I think I lost it, of course, but you can just use a washcloth. So basically you just rub it all over your face. You need like the tiniest bit. That's what I love about it. So even though it is expensive, you know, it lasts. But I just work it all over my face and then into my eyes. It doesn't like sting, burn, nothing, which I have very sensitive eyes, I think, because everything always seems to bother them. The ingredients are pretty good in this. The only thing that like I know people will probably be skeptical about is the fact that it does have some mineral oil in it, but I'm just not sure that mineral oil is all that bad for you. I mean, it's cheap, but I don't know. I don't know. I know there's a lot of debate on it, but my mom has been using mineral oil, like baby oil, to remove her makeup for years, and that woman has like no wrinkles. So I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it, but those are just my feelings on the subject. Anyway, I really do love this Lom cleanser, and I'm glad I bought it. And the last thing I got from Space NK is this Oribe Grandiose Hair Plumping Mousse. And you know I like my big hair, so I just decided to try something out. And I've only used this once, but I do like it. I put it in my hair like right before I blow dry, and it does give some nice lift. Right now I have like 4-day hair, so it's looking a little limp and lifeless, but this is nice. I don't know if it's like spectacular. I don't know if I'd buy it again, but because it was, I think, maybe $30. But you know, sometimes you just want to indulge. Next I have 2 bronzers. This first one is from Guerlain, and my experience with Guerlain in the past was not so great. I actually was just talking about it in, I think, 2 videos ago, the mascara, how I didn't really like it at all. But I know the Guerlain bronzers are like, I think their best selling item. So I decided to try it. I was really in the mood to get like some new bronzers because I am sick of being pale. I'm sick of being winter. But anyway, this is the Terracotta bronzer in number 3. It does look quite orange. However, if you use a very light hand, it's quite pretty. Again, with this though, funky smell. Don't know that I would buy it again. I'm glad that like I'm trying new things. It has a super buttery consistency, super blendable. I'm just gonna swatch it here for you. So I think this would look really beautiful on olive skin tones, which, and like, my skin tone's so weird because in the winter I'm very pale, but if I were to go out in the sun, I do get like an olive tan. So I don't do that really because now I'm all into like anti-aging. But I do like this. I think it does look good. You just have to use a light hand. Then I got this Chanel bronzer, fancy stuff. Why are you not focusing? There you go. And this one is the Les Beiges, and it is in number 2, I think. No, number 40. I love this color. Like, this is the perfect shade for bronzer. Just absolutely love it. Gives you the most beautiful, like, sun-swept kiss of sun. It's so gorgeous. I don't know, but I think this is actually a tie with my Bobbi Brown bronzer, which has been my favorite for a while now. This one is has a tad more warmth to it. I'll just do a swatch. Oh, I wanted to do one next to the Guerlain so you could see. Let me see. My hands are so small, I don't have enough room. It's very sheer also, so you can't really go wrong with it. Just even now as I'm trying to swatch it, barely anything is coming off. Okay. But here we go. So here's the Guerlain, and then here's the Chanel. And I know it's a little bright in here, but I hope the colors are coming up true. So you can see how sheer that is. So it's warm, but not too warm, and I have it on today, even though I know you can't tell because it's bright in here. Love this. I think I got this back in December. I really haven't used it too much. I had a gift card to Century 21, and I was like, let's buy some makeup. So I got this Dior Airflash, like an aerosol foundation. So just, you know, comes out like that. I don't know. This thing is like, what, $60? I mean, I got it for free because I had a gift card, so it didn't really matter, but it's not something I would buy again. I think it's kind of a little bit gimmicky, I want to say. It's sort of hard to like apply because, I mean, the whole idea of it is that you could spray it directly on your face, but it doesn't look good that way. It gets everywhere. So then I tried it with a brush, but it's not really like all that blendable. You have to like work with it. So the whole point of this is, I would think their marketing point would be to be convenient, and like it's not at all. So from Sephora I have two things. This first one is the pink gel coat. And this little guy was like $30. But I had just taken a gel manicure off of my nails, and like 2 of them ripped really bad, and the nails were super thin. So I was looking for something just strengthening that I could throw on my nails for a few weeks that would, you know, keep them from like ripping off completely. So this is like what it looks like up close. And I do like this. It just gives, I think if you did this over a French, it would look beautiful because it's clear, but yet it has that like pink tint to it. And it looks very gel-like also. And when I did put it on my nails, like it definitely saved them from like chipping, cracking, splitting anymore. Again, this is something, you know, if you want to indulge a little bit, but that's what this video is all about. So cheers. Last thing I got from Sephora is this Rose Floral Toner by Fresh. And the story behind this was, I went in to get my usual Caudalie toner, moisturizing toner, and they were all out, and I was like, how can you do this to me? What do you mean you're all out? Is it discontinued? Oh my God. She said, no, we're just out of stock at the moment, but if you want something like right now, you don't want to leave empty-handed, this is really similar. So I think this is just 100% rose water, and it's really refreshing. I like that it has a mist too. So I'm just gonna, I'm sorry, it's not 100% rose water. It is infused with soothing rose water, and it is an alcohol-free toner, which is important. I've been really big on like ingredients lately. Check your moisturizers, people, because a lot of moisturizers have alcohol in them. And there are certain types of alcohol that like are okay and they actually plump up the skin, but if it's, I'm probably gonna go into another video talking all about that, but check your ingredients. So this can be used for, they say, setting the makeup or just refreshing the skin out the day, but I really just use it primarily for like when I get out of the shower and want to tone my skin. And lastly, I have a few things from Whole Foods, which I know doesn't really correlate with the other items I have in this video, but I'm throwing it in there anyway. So the first thing is these antibacterial complexion towels. And I really thought these were cool because they're made from like bamboo, which has antibacterial properties. So I am excited to try these, and they were only $7.99. Also ideal for sensitive skin with regular use. It's supposed to unclog pores and reveal a healthier complexion. And then the last thing are these bath bombs I got at Whole Foods, which I thought was so cute because they're all like organic and stuff. And I mean, I love the blush ones too. The blush ones are a little bit intense, like the smell, and you get them on your body and then you smell like that bath bomb for like the next 3 days. So I haven't obviously tried these yet, but I am looking forward to it. This one is in Vanilla Peppermint and this one is in Lavender Chamomile. They're gluten and vegan free. You should definitely check out the Whole Foods beauty section if you get a chance because they have some nice products, I actually think. So that is all I have for this haul. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye!